The black kings get divorced, and then what happens? They're like, fuck it, we're moving on. Snow bunnies are going to clean me right out. So the snow bunnies get on top of things, and they mix, and they have this beautiful baby, and the process continues. So I do find that black kings often go to black queens first, and then they're like, snow bunny time. They'll either divorce them, dump them, and then move on. Swiftly move on. And they'll feel all cleansed, you know? Right. Anyway, on that note, do you like my nails? They're very Christmassy. It's almost Christmas. Divorce season's round the corner, which means snow bunnies warm in January. Yes.
Honestly, from one queen to another, honey, they wouldn't have you on here pandering if they cared about you that much. Look at you calling them black kings. Not all of them are black kings, honey. Oh, they tried all right. They tried with the black queens. They tried to destroy us, break us apart. They've disrespected our bodies, degraded us, did everything humanly possible to bring us down to a level to where we are beneath them. Because in the grander scheme of things, if they begin competing with other races of men, they will always fall short until they build their own infrastructure and banks and army and whatever else. Everything that they have is handed to them by another race of person. And as a man, I can only imagine how that makes them feel. Their leadership is so bad that now black women are out here disrespecting themselves. Yeah. The difference between a black king that was brought here in chains versus one that willingly flew here on a plane is that those men, they care about their wives, their children, their businesses, their money. See, the black kings that you pandering to only care about collecting as many women as possible. Especially women like you who are chasing after an ambulance, celebrating broken homes like a dingbat. By the time they make it to you, honey, snow bunny, they have broken so many black women to the point to where they're tired of their own bullshit, or you are just next in line for them to conquer. It's also a trend to date a snow bunny. See, you gullible enough to believe the foolishness. You haven't picked up on game yet. You gullible, you'll believe anything at this point. You're young, probably haven't dealt with as many black men. Probably just want one out of curiosity. You might even date one temporarily for a little while. After you've been dealing with them and you figure out all of the manipulation tactics that they have, you wouldn't want them either, because they don't treat you any better than they treat us. They're going to be cruel to you too, leaving you to be single mothers, never marrying you, sleeping with other women, lying to you about it. They didn't try how you think. The majority of these black men, they're not chasing after you because they tried with black women, sweetheart. They want to be with you for the same reason they wanted to be with us. To objectify you, dehumanize you, hypersexualize you, leave you to raise children alone, creating all these broken ass families. The issue with the African American man is deep rooted, honey. Next time you want to get on social media and talk about the issues that the African American community has with each other, just opt out. You ain't got no dog in this fight. Because when you speak, ignorance comes out of your mouth. You can tell you know nothing about what we've experienced as women. You just sound dense and dingy like they want you to. They want you to not know. That way they can do whatever they want to you. Because you was gullible enough to believe that these black kings tried with their black queens and now they want to snow bunny. I remember when I was in middle school, high school, the black athletes used to make fun of the snow bunnies because the snow bunnies was so easy. They couldn't get the black girls to give it up like that, but the white girls. So the scouts from the colleges used to send for these guys and bring them to the college, and the first thing that they would do was put those white girls in their face. It's okay to want a black man. It's okay to want to be in an interracial relationship, but please don't do it at the expense of black women. It's okay for you to be colorless and want a black man. It's okay that you want to date interracially, but express your desire for them without taking the time to disrespect and degrade women of their race. Usually when black women decide that they want to get with other races of men, they don't take their time to to disrespect the women inside of that race. Most of us wouldn't even bother getting on social media talking about it in this way. Very tacky, very classless, very desperate. We can tell that you've been indoctrinated by some black man. You have to understand that black women are the ones that gave birth to that mandingo you chasing. Don't you ever think for 2 minutes that it's okay for you to step out of pocket in this way. Like you somehow better than the women that birthed these men that you're chasing after. You want to pander for entertainment purposes, or you're looking for a check, which is weird to me. I can't understand how any colorless man would have his daughter out here struggling financially. Because usually the colorless man got bread. They would never have their daughter out here pandering to a whole bunch of black men on TikTok. You must got some daddy issues or something. Whatever your motives are, whatever it is that you're trying to do on here, go for it, sweetheart. But leave black women out of it. You're gonna see on your own how they do you. It's easier to pick the wrong one than the right one. It's okay that you want to date interracially, but express your desire for them without taking the time to disrespect and degrade women of their race.